I'm a
Thank you.
huge Lucy fan, and I know you've heard that all day, but it was so interesting to go behind the scenes because I think we got this perfect version of who they were, and that wasn't necessarily the case. So it's very interesting. But Nicole, I read that you said that there's nothing like making people laugh and
Yeah.
that you want to do more of that. So will we see you do a little bit more comedy in the future?
I mean, as an actor, you're very much at the mercy of what you get sort of coming your way and a director deciding that they want you. I was lucky enough that Aaron Sorkin with this believed I could do it. And he was like, no, you can do it. He said, just block everything out, focus, trust me. And I remember him saying to both of us, I will not walk away, I will not leave the set any day unless I feel like I've got it. Well, that's like, oh, thank you. I mean, and this is one of the greatest writers, and he can write comedy and drama. So, it's been very, very freeing. There's nothing like sitting in an audience and hearing people laugh at what you're doing. I now get it. I get it why these comedians are obsessed and keep at it, because it's a hard road. And as Lucy says, comedy's hard. And as she said, she's not funny. She would say, I'm not funny, but I'll be funny by Friday.
Yeah.
And that means you've got to work at it and work at it and work at it, but we'll get it there.
And Nicole, I know you talked before about how you accepted the role and then you thought, wait, what did I sign up for? But I'm curious on how you got over that fear. Because you know how the quote goes, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you, or if it doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. Well, clearly this was big enough. And I'm so glad that you took on this role. But how did you overcome that fear?
I think it's just, as Aaron said, take it day by day. Literally each day, let's just go in there, do the best we can each day. I won't walk away from the set unless I feel like we've got it. And you can do this. And the more he said, you can do this, I'd be like, okay, you really believe I can do this? And he'd be like, you can do this. And when someone believes in you, that was the same with the way Desi believed in Lucille. He's like, you have it. I'm telling you, I just am going to help you get there. And Aaron definitely did that. I mean, he would just, and then when we got it, he would go, you got it. Hit it out of the park, you got it. But if we weren't getting it, he would stay there. But the black and white footage, the TV section of it, the recreating of the I Love Lucy show, I had months to prepare for that. We shot it in like 2 days.
Really?
Because his focus was not about recreating the I Love Lucy show. He had to show some of that, and that was where I was like, I have to be a carbon copy of her in those slithers. And then he was like, but Lucille is sexy, her hair moves, I don't want the same hairstyle, I don't want anything that says Lucy Ricardo. Lucille Ball is a very separate character to Lucy Ricardo. Mm-hmm. She created Lucy Ricardo. It was her creation, and it's why they have different voices, because Lucille's voice is a lot deeper.
So
she was a heavy smoker.
Javier, for you, we saw, yes, a darker side of Desi, but we also saw the power of him in this role. And so I'm wondering, how much did you enjoy maybe playing both sides of that and bringing that information to the audience?
Well, again, it was in the story, and it was written, beautifully put together by Arnaz, the master, and it's a great landscape, a great approach to a great man, and the enormous skills and different skills he had, and he did it without any effort, which is the thing that I try to learn, how to play someone that doesn't have any effort in doing what he does best, which is at least 4 or 5 things. I only do one if I do it. And he could do like 4 or 5. So I enjoy that energy. I enjoy to embody a man with that energy and that passion. He was deeply in love with what he did and deeply, madly in love with Lucy. And he wanted to protect her and really be there for her no matter what.
Javier, you're not giving yourself enough credit. Now, when I talked to Aaron, I said, you didn't want someone who was going to impersonate Lucy and Desi. And I said, so how did you come about in deciding who is it that you wanted to cast? And for you, he said, I wanted someone who was charming. I wanted someone, because that's what Desi is. And so, you know, you might need to add a finger. You said one, maybe you need to add a two, because he said the charm.
Wow. I love Aaron. Aaron has such a great taste. Oh my God.
Charming. Definitely charming.
Definitely charming. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. I guess he was very charming, that's for sure. And you want to play the energy. That's an energy that you don't usually play or often play in a character. A person that will come into a room and people will like to listen and be attracted to him. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, you gotta take it and own it. Not the time.
Okay, I got it. I take it. Thank you.
I have to ask you about the black and white scenes. Then how many times did you roll around in those grapes?
I wish I could have done it all day because it's so freeing and so fun. I recommend it to anybody as therapy. But it was 3 takes.
3 takes.
He literally went, yeah, and he shot it all wide, and then he had another camera, and we did it 3 times. I mean, and I could do I'd worked so hard on it that it was like, and then he was like, okay, well, we got it. And I'm like, no, can't we keep doing it, please? And we did 1 extra take where I just said, I'd love to be able to just riff myself and try something. And that's when I dove down, because in the actual black and white episode, they wrestle in the grapes. Well, that wasn't in there, so I just dove into the grapes and sort of swam around. Tried to get a laugh.
And you got
anything for a laugh.
I watched it in a theater. We laughed for sure. You guys, my time is up. It's been a pleasure talking to you both. Congratulations on the movie. I'm so excited for so many people to see it and learn more about Lucy and Desi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.